Welcome to the 2015 Tour of Qinghai Lake. While another important race takes place in France in July, this is the biggest race on the Asia Tour. 13 stages, 2,025 kilometers, which regularly sees the riders over 3,000 meters above sea level. 22 teams from all over the world will tackle 6 flat stages, 3 medium hilly stages, and 4 mountain stages.
Yes, last year a very good surprise with all group, but this circuit is flat, and our riders want in the sprint on the big group.
Great crowds had started to gather as the riders headed down to sign on for stage 1, and days of previous rain had given way to beautiful sunshine. Today's race for me, I'd like to try and get into the breakaway and get the bonus seconds for the 3rd and 5th circuits. And if there's a possibility, I'll try and get into the Best Asia Rider classification jersey by the end of the day. Stage 1 of the 2015 Tour of Qinghai Lake would take the riders on the traditional Xining circuit race that always kicks off the race. 121 kilometers, consisting of 7 laps of a 17.24 kilometer circuit. A completely flat profile for the riders, so very much one for the sprinters. 2 intermediate sprints along the route on the 3rd and 5th passages of the finish line. As the riders rolled out for the start of stage 1, many of them already contending with the altitude being over 2,000 meters above sea level. The usual flurry of attacks that you get at the start of every stage came thick and fast, with Muradan Halmuratov of Beijing Innova and Elchin Asadov of the Synergy Baku cycling project going clear. They were swept up, and the next attacker was Sergei Laguti of the Coles team, the national time trial champion. He was swept up by a breakaway group that swelled as the race went on and eventually contained Nick Jausi and Thomas Fabergé of Lupus, Luca Wackerman of Southeast, Andrei Vasiliuk of Coles, Mattia Pozzo of Nipo Vinifantini, Fran Colorado of Ningxia, Justin Mauch and Conor McCutcheon of Airgas, and Christian Fat of Adria. As they came across the first intermediate sprint of the day, it was taken by Luca Wackerman ahead of Nick Jausi and Andrei Vasiliuk. The peloton were content to let the breakaway go at this point. They had it very much under control. And as they headed towards the second intermediate sprint of the day, the Airgas Safeway riders were very animated at the front, and the breakaway group all dedicated to try and stay away. As they came towards the second intermediate sprint of the day, it was Thomas Fabergé of Lupus that crossed the line ahead of Vasiliuk, with Conor McCutcheon of Airgas in 3rd position. As they headed towards the final 2 laps of the race, the peloton were closing on the breakaway, and as they came towards the line, it was Marko Kump of Adria and Mattia Gavazzi of Amora Vita who threw their bikes at the line, with Marko Kump running out the winner ahead of Gavazzi, with Zanotti in 3rd, Mareshko, Savitsky and Tamaridis in 6th.
It was a classy flat stage, opening stage, if we can say like that. There was big breakaway, but for us it was okay. We had a rider in front, but still we were pulling behind just to make sure there is a bunch sprint. We knew that if there is a bunch sprint, we are strong, and in the end it was. And it was just perfect for us. My teammates, they did an awesome job. Actually, they were doing the awesome job whole day. So yeah, we're happy. It's an altitude. Yeah, it's not so easy. I mean, we can feel the difference. The heart rate is higher, and everything is just harder than at lower altitude. There's also jet lag, but it's pretty much same for all the riders. So we just used to suffer. So we go day by day, and we hope it's going to be better after a few days.
A beautiful sunny day and smiles are all round. After the opening Jinning circuit race, Marko Kump stepped onto the podium for his 11th victory of the season ahead of Gavazzi and Zanotti. Chao Feng onto the podium and he pulled on the blue jersey as the leader of the Asia Rider classification. Marko Kump also, of course, takes the lead in the green jersey competition. And as the winner of the opening road stage, Marko Kump will take the yellow leader's jersey into stage 2. The general classification after stage 1, Marko Kump leads from Mattia Gavazzi, Marko Zanotti, Jakub Mareshko, Ivan Savitsky and Yanis Tamaridis. Make sure you join us for more action from the 2015 Tour of Qinghai Lake tomorrow. From me, Martin McDonald, and 7 Cycling, it's bye for now.